The latest flyers from your favorite Canadian stores, only with Flyer Dad. Welcome to this week's Metro Flyer. Like and subscribe for more deals. Spotted the Mother's Day bouquets for $25. Perfect for spoiling mom. Further down, annuals hanging baskets are 2 for $34. Great for the porch. And check it, this Lindor chocolate box is $8.99 from members. A nice treat. Notice this Front Street Bakery rustic ciabatta bread for $3.99 each. Perfect for dipping in olive oil or making sandwiches. Then I spotted these maple leaf prime, boneless, skinless chicken breasts or thighs value packs for $5.99 a pound, always good to have for weeknight dinners. Further down, I found Tide detergent, Downy softeners, Cascade or Bounty, all dropping in price to $12.99 each. Definitely stocking up on these for the house. Are you doing one big weekly shop or smaller trips during the week? Comment your style. Okay, spotted this red grill prime rib for $11.88 a pound, perfect for a fancy dinner, and Dempster's whole grain breads or bagels, 2 for $7, great for breakfast all week. Then at the very bottom, Classico pasta sauce is only $2.99. Stocking up for quick dinners. Spotted Irresistible's Black Forest ham for $2.99 per 100 grams. Perfect for sandwiches. Also notice the cooked shrimp and smoked salmon are $19.99 each. Great for a quick dinner. And Life Smart gluten-free waffles are $2.99 right now. Easy breakfast for the family. Okay, first thing I spotted were these blue water garlic and herb fillets for $6.99. Perfect for a quick weeknight dinner. Also, notice Downy purifying rinse dropping in price to $3.99, saving you up to $5. Great for keeping laundry fresh, and if you're stocking up, found some apples for just $2.99 a bag. Super easy for school lunches. Spotted this Baba bubble tea for $2.49. Perfect for a little treat after work. Notice this selection salmon cat food dropping in price to $6.99. Definitely stocking up for the fur babies. Found these big containers of strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for breakfast smoothies. Then I noticed boneless chicken breasts are only $5.99 a pound, so you can meal prep dinners all week. And if you need snacks, spotted those big bags of chips, 2 for $6, definitely stocking up for movie night. Okay, spotted these fresh strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for breakfast smoothies. Then I noticed the lean ground beef at $4.99 a pound. Good for taco night this week. Keep an eye out for these yogurt multi-packs dropping in price to $3.50. Great for packing lunches. Notice blueberries are dropping to $2.99. Great for breakfast smoothies. Found chicken breasts for $5.99. Always good for dinner. And milk is just $3.50. I'm stocking up for the week. Spotted these Prestige Gala apples for $2.99. Perfect for school lunches. Also noticed compliments boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Family pack for $6.99. Great for weeknight dinners. And Breyer's ice cream is dropping in price to $4.99. Good for a treat night. Spotted these strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for a quick snack. Then chicken breasts are dropping in price to $5.99 a pound. Great for dinner prep. Also noticed cereal for $3.50 and milk for $4, stocking up for breakfasts next week. Spotted these bell peppers for $1.99 each. Perfect for stir fries this week. Found this chicken breast for $5.49 a pound. Definitely stocking up for dinner meals. Notice these eggs are just $3.79 a dozen. Always good to have on hand for breakfast. Okay, so spotted these fresh strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for making some summery desserts. Then I noticed chicken breasts are dropping in price to $4.99 a pound. Great for easy weeknight dinner prep. Oh, and found Cheerios are only $3.49 right now. Definitely picking up for the kids' breakfast. Spotted this Irresistible's pizza for only $3.99. Perfect for a quick dinner. Then these fresh strawberries and blueberries are $2.88. Great for breakfast or a snack. And these Irresistible's chicken wings are $13.99. Good for game night. Spotted these strawberries for $2.88. Perfect for a summer snack or dessert. Notice PC Angus ground beef is $7.99, and the Wonder Buns to go with it are only $2.49. Great for a barbecue night. Then I found Barilla pasta. You can get 3 for $5. Definitely stocking up for quick dinners. Found these strawberries for $4.99. Perfect for a quick snack or dessert. And dropping in price, I noticed sweet potatoes are just $1.99 a pound. Great for meal prepping. Also spotted a few different platters, like fruit salad, nacho, or chicken Caesar, for $14.99 each. Easy. Okay, I spotted this red grill prime rib roast for $12.88 a pound. Perfect for a special dinner. Further down, these fresh pork side ribs are only $4.99 a pound. Great for the barbecue this weekend. And for organic chicken, found these leg quarters for $5.99 a pound. Definitely stocking up for meal prep. Spotted the spotting mix for $6.99. Perfect for all your indoor plant needs. Notice these bright annual flowers are 3 for $10. Great for adding some pop of color to your front yard. Also found these durable gardening gloves for $7.50. Definitely useful for planting those new flowers without getting dirty. Notice these hibiscus plants for $9.99. Perfect for adding a pop of color to the patio. Spotted the annual hanging baskets, 2 for $34. Great for brightening your front door. Found selection garden soil for just $3. Definitely stocking up for all your planting needs. Spotted these avocados for $1.99 each. Perfect for weekend brunch toast. Also noticed boneless chicken breasts for $5.99 a pound. Great for dinner prep. And Wonder Bread is only $2.49, stocking up for school lunches. Spotted these fresh strawberries for $3.99. Perfect for a morning smoothie. Also found boneless chicken breasts for $7.50 a pound. Stocking up for weekly meal prep. And look, my usual coffee is down to $8.99. Definitely picking up a bag or two. Notice these big packs of strawberries for $2.99. Great for snacking or smoothies. If you're doing burgers, spotted ground beef for $6.99 and Wonder Buns to go with them are only $2.50. Found a deal on family-sized chips at $2.50. Perfect for movie night with the kids. Hey, spotted these sweet bell peppers for $1.99 each. Perfect for stir fries. And if you're doing burgers, ground beef is $6.99 a pound. Great for dinner this week. Then I noticed Astro yogurt tubs are dropping in price to $3.50. Always good for breakfast. Spotted boneless chicken breast for $5.99 a pound. Great for meal prepping. Large eggs are $3.99, and Wonder Bread is $2.49. Stocking up on breakfast essentials, and these ice cream tubs are $4.99. Alright, so I spotted these yogurt cups. You can get 3 for $3. Perfect for quick breakfasts. Then I noticed fresh raspberries are $3.99 a pack. Great for smoothies.
And if you're doing dinner, ground beef is only $4.99 a pound. Stocking up for chili.
Okay, first thing I spotted were these boneless chicken breasts for $5.99 a pound. So good for meal prepping those easy weeknight dinners. Then I noticed fresh strawberries for just $2.50. You know I'm picking up a couple of those for smoothies and snacks. And if you're like me and need breakfast options, found some Kellogg's cereals dropping in price to $3.99. Definitely stocking up on those. Notice these geraniums are only $4.99. Perfect for brightening up the porch. Found ground beef for $7.99. Great for chili. Also spotted yogurt at 2 for $6. Spotted these jumbo scallop medallions for $10.99 a pound, perfect for a fancy dinner at home. Then there are these irresistible shrimp appetizers and scallop medallions, both for $8.99 each, perfect for a quick snack or party tray. Further down, I'm stocking up on osso mio fresh pasta or sauce for only $4.99, making weeknight dinners easy. Also, Sabatonese quiche is $7.99, handy for brunch. Spotted this ocean jewel freshly cooked shrimp for $8.99, perfect for a quick appetizer. Noticed Balderson cheddar cheese dropping in price to $10.99. Great for a charcuterie board. Also found the Mammoth Chicken Meal Deal for $19.99. An easy dinner for the family. Spotted these large lobster tails for $9.99 each, perfect for a special dinner. Notice the Front Street baguettes are $2.99, great for dipping, and for some self-care, the Live Clean bath foam and body wash are both $8.99, a nice little treat for yourself or mom. Spotted this floral arrangement with a vase for $35, perfect for brightening up any room. I also noticed these rainbow charm bouquets are only $20, such a cheerful gift idea. And for even more options, they have mixed flower bouquets starting at $30, ideal if you're picking up a few. Found these single-serve desserts, 6 for $14, perfect for when friends come over. Then I spotted Pringles Party Stack Chips for $3.49, definitely stocking up for snack time. And check out this 20% off Indigo, H&M, or Kobo gift cards, great for future shopping. Spotted this Irresistible's goat cheese for $9.49, perfect for a fancy appetizer spread. If you love burrata, Bella Casara is 2 for $22, great for pasta night, and this irresistible artisan brie is $17.99, stocking up for hosting. Spotted this Irresistible's Greek yogurt for $5.99, perfect for breakfast or a quick snack. Also found these selection chips and soft drinks for $1.49 each, great for party snacks. And notice selection sandwich or freezer bags for $2.99, always good to stock upon. Spotted this selection peanut butter for $4.99. Perfect for your morning toast. Also noticed the irresistible sparkling water is also $4.99. Great to have on hand for guests. And stocking up on these selection compostable napkins is just $3.99. Super handy for summer get-togethers. Spotted these strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for breakfast smoothies. Also noticed ground beef dropping in price to $4.99. Time to stock up for burger night. And found large eggs for $3.49. Definitely picking these up for weekend brunches. Okay, I spotted these big packs of strawberries for only $3.99. Perfect for smoothies or just snacking. Then, look, I found boneless chicken breasts dropping in price to $5.99 a pound. Definitely stocking up for weekly dinners. And for quick meals, noticed pasta sauce for $2.50. You know I need that for spaghetti night. Spotted these fresh strawberries for $2.99. Perfect for snacking this week. Then found lean ground beef dropping to $6.99 a pound. Great for taco night, and notice the Wonder Buns are only $2.50. Always good for backyard cookouts. Okay, spotted these green onions for $1.99 a bunch. Perfect for adding a fresh kick to stir fries. And hey, notice red bell peppers are $2.49 each. Great for snacking or fajita night, if you're thinking chicken. Found boneless, skinless chicken breasts dropping in price to $6.99 a pound. Stocking up for meal prep this week. Okay, first thing I'm spotting, those strawberries are only $2.99. Perfect for your breakfast smoothie. Further down, I noticed boneless chicken breasts dropping to $6.99 a pound. I'm definitely stocking up for dinners this week. And for snacks, found these big bags of chips for $3.50 each. Great for movie night with friends. Spotted this fresh baguette for $1.99. Perfect with some soup tonight. This is the Metro flyer, but if you hit the subscribe button, I will send you the latest flyer for No Frills, Costco and Walmart, and many more.